welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing a would you rather, but it's slightly harder than the first ones. I've got so many emails and comments asking me to do another one, so here it goes, and hope you enjoy. Thank you. And if you'd like to see more would you rather, please press the like button, and let's get into it. Okay, question number 1. Would you rather the aliens that make first contact be robotic or organic? I would say organic. Robots will probably wipe us off the face of the earth, but yeah, I'd say organic. Question 2. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? I think I would say lose the ability to read. I think it's it's important to read, but a lot of people get through life without reading. But I think to be able to speak, and speaking is who you are, so it's important, I think, to be able to speak. So, yeah. Would you rather have a golden voice or a silver tongue? I'd say golden voice. Yeah. The question's a bit weird. But, question 4. Would you rather be covered in fur? Would you rather be covered... Try again. Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales? I'd say that's a tough... See, with fur you'd be very warm, so it's like an extra blanket. But with scales, I'd say probably scales. I think scales, yeah, because it's like an extra coat of armour maybe. Yeah, I think I'll go with scales. Question 5. Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year of your life? Well, if you're in jail for a year, you're losing a year anyway, I think. I think go to jail for a year. I'll probably won't choose again. Yeah, go to jail for a year. Question 6. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early? This is an easy enough one. I'm going to say 20 minutes early. Well, for work anyway, I'm always, if you're not 10 minutes early, you're 10 minutes late, so I always try and get in early. I'd rather be 20 minutes early for everything, it's not just work. Question number 7. Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door? Probably, I'd say a key that opens any door. Not that I'd use it, probably, I don't know. But yeah, a key that opens any door. Question number 8. Would you rather know the history of every object you touched, or be able to talk to animals? I'm going to say talk to animals. I think it would be... people might think I'm crazy. Dr. Dolittle again. But I think talking to animals would be cool. Yeah, I think talk to animals. Question number 9. Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad... would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality? Well, obviously size doesn't matter. I think personality it's definitely a big aspect of if you want to be married to someone. So I'm going to say 6 with an amazing personality. Question 10. Would you rather be able to talk to land animals that fly, or animals that live under the water? I'm going to say land animals. Yeah, land animals. to be able to talk to my dog, and it'd be nice. I have 2 dogs at home, George and Shadow, so it'd be nice to see to hear what they're thinking. Question 11. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green, or never have to stand in line again? I say all traffic lights you approach be green. I think if I approach the traffic lights and turn green, it'd be nice. So I'm going to go for that. Question 12. Would you rather spend the rest of your life with a sailboat as your home, or an RV as your home? I'm going to say well, if it was a yacht, I'd say maybe a yacht would be cool, but a sailboat wouldn't be. Yeah, I'd say an RV, I think, for this. An RV is your home. You travel the world and all that. The sailboat, I would really like to live on a sailboat. Question 13. Would you rather give up all drinks except for water, or give up eating anything that was cooked in an oven? I would say give up anything that was cooked in an oven, because frying pan doesn't count, I think. Oh, does it? It says oven. Give up everything you can eat in an oven, I think. And survive without that. Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future, or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself? I'd say 10 minutes into the future of anyone but myself, because I don't think I'd like to, 10 minutes, it's not a long time, but it is at the same time, and a lot can happen in 10 minutes. I think I would prefer to see 10 minutes into the future of anyone but myself. Question 15. Would you rather have an easy job working for someone else, or work for yourself but work incredibly hard? When I know it's for myself, I think I'd work for yourself but I'd work incredibly hard. I'd like to think I work hard anyway, but I think it's important. I think if you're working and you know it's for yourself, you're going to work harder. I think, say work for yourself but work incredibly hard. Question 16. Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet, or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease? The inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease, because I think there's so many planets out there, and obviously to explore another planet other than Earth would be cool. It would be cool, yeah. But for this, I'd rather be inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease. I think is yes. 17. Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know now everything your future self will learn? I think see, if I know everything my future self will learn, I think I'd go back to the age of 5 with everything I know now, and all the knowledge I possess and all the experience. And if I went back at age 5, by the time I reach the age I am now, I should have doubled that experience and doubled my knowledge, hopefully, and make different pathways maybe. I'd go back to the age of 5 and with everything I know now. 18. Would you rather be able to control animals but not humans with your mind, or control electronics with your mind. I think I'll say control electronics with your mind, because I think of animals as humans anyway, and well, they're the same to me, and they can't control humans. So why should you control animals? Control electronics with your mind. 19. Would you rather have unlimited international first class tickets or never have to pay for food at a restaurant? Would I rather? I'd say never have to pay food at a restaurant, because then I could go to the best restaurants in the world and just eat and never have to pay. Question 20. Would you rather see what was behind every closed door, or be able to guess the combination of every safe on the first try? I think being able to guess the combination of every safe would be a bit dangerous and probably wouldn't bring me down the right path probably. I think probably see what's behind every closed door would be what I would choose there. Question 21. Would you rather be an average person in the present or a king of a large country 2,500 years ago? An average person in the present, I think that's what I am. Okay, an average person in the present. Question 22. Would you rather be able to dodge anything no matter how fast it's moving, or be able to ask any 3 questions and have them answered accurately? I think dodge anything no matter how fast it's moving would be, I think I would choose that one. Question 23. Would you rather be forced to dance every time you heard music, or be forced to sing along to any song you heard? I'd say sing along to any song. Sing along to any song I hear. Question 24. Would you rather have all your clothes fit perfectly, or have the most comfortable pillow, blankets and sheets in existence? I think clothes fit perfectly. I like my clothes to fit perfectly. Yeah, I would choose that one. Question 25. Would you rather 5% of the population have telepathy, or 5% of the population have telekinesis? You are not part of the 5% that has telepathy or telekinesis. Well, I know what telepathy is, but I don't know what the other one is. So I'm just going to check to see what this one is. Telekinesis, can I pronounce it, is an alleged physical ability allowing a person to influence a physical system without physical interaction. Lack of proper controls and repeatability. Back to the question again. I'm going to say I'd rather, so I'll just read the question again. So it was, would you rather 5% of the population have telepathy, or 5% population have telekinesis, telekinesis, can't pronounce it. You are not part of the 5% that has telepathy or the other thing. I'm going to say rather 5% of the population have telepathy. What? Does that mean the 95% then has? Okay. Next question, 26. Would you rather be an unimportant character in the last movie you saw, or an unimportant character in the last book you read? I'm going to say movie. Yeah, I'm going to say unimportant character in the last movie I saw. Question 27. Would you rather move to a new city or town every week, or never be able to leave the city or town you were born in? I think it would be quite, well, if you were trying to settle down with a family and all that and kids, it would be harder to move to a new city every single week. But not only for that, for work-wise and getting to know people, I think, and all that. I'd say never be able to leave the city or town I was born in. Question 28. Would you rather be completely insane and know that you are insane, or completely insane and believe you are sane? I'm going to read that one again, okay? So, would you rather be completely insane and know that you are insane, or completely insane and believe you are sane? I don't know. Probably if I believe that I'm sane, it's not really a problem, so I'm going to maybe be completely insane and believe that I'm sane. Okay guys, question 29. Would you rather travel the world for a year on a shoestring budget, or stay in only one country for a year but live in luxury? Travel the world, I think. I'll probably travel the world on a shoestring budget. Yeah, travel the world. Question 30. Would you rather suddenly be elected? Would you rather suddenly be elected a senator, or suddenly become a CEO of a major company? You won't have any more knowledge about how to do either job that you do right now. So it's a senator or a CEO of a major company. Obviously it would depend a lot of on the company that I would be CEO of, but I think I'd rather be elected as CEO of a major company. I think that would, I'll choose that. Question 31. Would you rather live in virtual reality, where you are all powerful, or live in the real world and be able to go anywhere but not be able to interact with anyone or anything? I'd say probably live in the real world. Maybe. Not be able to go anywhere. I'd say for this one, I'd say live in virtual reality, where I'm all powerful. Question 32. Would you rather have whatever you are thinking to appear above your head for everyone to see, or have absolutely everything you do live streamed for anyone to see? I'd say whatever I'm thinking. No. I'd say absolutely everything I do live streamed for anyone to see. I think that would, I don't think I'd like everybody to know what I'm thinking, even though I'm not thinking a lot. Question 33. Would you rather be only able to watch the few movies with a Rotten Tomatoes score of 95 to 100%, or only be able to watch the majority of movies with a Rotten Tomatoes score of 94% and lower? Probably, I'd say the majority of the movies with a score of 94% and lower. Question 34. 34. Would you rather wake up as a new random person every year and have full control of them for the whole year, or once a week spend a day inside a stranger without having any control of them? I think once a week spend a day inside a stranger without having control of them, because I think it's, well, if you could do this, it would probably be annoying if you were to wake up every single week in a different stranger. But it would be cool, I think, to learn how each individual person kind of walks, how each individual person thinks, what makes everybody different, basically. I think I would go for that. Question 35. Would you rather know how above or below? Would you rather know how above or below average you are at everything, or know how above or below average people are at one skill, talent, just by looking at them? I'd say I'd like to know how above or below average I am at everything, rather than knowing how other people are above or below average. Question 36. Would you rather live until you are 200 but look like you're 200 the whole time even though you are healthy, or look like you're 25 all the way until you die at the age of 65? So that's, would you rather live 200 but look like 200, or look like you're 25 and die at 65? I think it would be, I'd probably live until 200 and look like I'm 200. I think, I'd go for that. So we're nearly at the end of this now. Question 37. Would you rather be a reverse centaur or reverse merman? I would say a reverse merman. Question 38. Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe? Giraffe, I'm going to say, my only mode of transportation if it was a giraffe. But I need a ladder as well. Question 39, second last question. Would you rather only be able to use a fork, no spoon, or only be able to use a spoon and no fork? I think with a spoon, I think I'd rather just be able to use a spoon, because you can cut everything with a spoon, you can pick up everything with a spoon. Don't need a knife or fork or anything else, just use a spoon, that's it. Yeah. And last question is question 40. Would you rather every shirt you ever wear be kind of itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? Yeah, it is. I'd say one-ply toilet paper. I think that's all the questions. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of Would You Rather, I might do an insane would you rather next, so it'll be obviously a level up. And yeah, please press the like button, and hopefully you subscribe as well to my channel, and to next week. Thank you.